burdens. It crushes deep into your soul. As you try to escape, they only ridicule you, singing the song of everything you have done wrong. Fear not, there is a place to find solace in the twilight hour. Find me in the darkness. Welcome to the nightmare world, a place of fantastic madness, a place to run wild and free, dancing across the shadows, drift into pleasant sedation. You won't feel alone, everyone laughs for the dreams, but as always the nightmares will rise. Embrace the nightmares and come to the nightmare world.
All right, we are live here with Kai of Kai Dragon Media. I was going to say Raging Kai because that is the name of our character today. And we are going to play some more Necesse, the indie game that plays like Terraria, kind of like Stardew Valley, and a few other things. So off camera, I sorted a lot of stuff, was trying to get things going. I just built some farms, kind of ran around collecting some stuff. That way we weren't entirely just grinding, because I know a lot of people, sometimes they like grinding, sometimes they don't, but you know, I went ahead and took care of some of that. We had a bunch of dynamite, so I was able to get some resources a little ahead of time, so I just went ahead and TNT'd. I don't have any more dynamite, unfortunately, but it worked out pretty well. And then we got decoration for a lot of our citizens, getting some new houses. Mostly because we're trying to get some new NPCs, certain ones. But, unfortunately, not working out the way we intended. But, on the positive note, we've got quite a bit done. We are ready to go. We probably want to definitely get some more furniture and stuff up to make our people happy, because that's one of the key things we have to do in this game to make everybody happy. And Ivan, brother, I am doing well. My talk show is coming back soon. I've been trying to get this meld working, so we'll have our talk show, not just game stream stuff. I got some interviews coming out, gardening channel, I've got a bunch of stuff coming out. And yes, that Lego scandal is insane. I've been following it very curiously, because I'm just like, where will this go? How will this end? I do think that he is running his mouth too much, my personal opinion. Which, since he's running his mouth too much, I don't know. I think he's going to get himself in a lot more trouble. I feel like he should just be quiet, talk to a lawyer at this point, because I don't think some of these guys are messing around. And some of the charges, yeah, it's not looking good. But yeah, I've been following that Lego thing. That whole thing is just obscene. Really surprised me, to be honest. Alright, so we're ready to take on the next boss, which we haven't even explored yet. We did get the marker, so we have to go southeast to get there. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We've got our town full of cows and a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, that is our next destination, is the Void Dungeon. This is a very, very fun, kind of Terraria almost type game. Maybe I should have built a boat. I guess we needed a bigger boat. That's okay. We're close enough. Oh. Did I still have my ostrich? I bought one. Oh, I must have put it up somewhere. Whoops. Would have been good having that mount to run around. But other than that, been doing good. I can't complain. What about yourself, Ivan? How's things across the pond in merry old England? Yeah, that's... There's many things I would love to say, but I definitely am avoiding that on YouTube with that, because I just like... yeah. Maybe we'll have to have a little talk about that on Kick and maybe Twitch at some point. Okay, this is kind of cool. I have no idea what this is, but stay away. Well, I mean, I know what it is, but... Oh, Animal Keeper. Wonder if we can do anything with them. This one's a pain in the butt to get to them. They want to stay here for now. Darn. And here I was hoping we could have recruited them. Put a streetlight back. We're not that savage. Or are we? Yeah. So much. Oh, here we go. This is where we need to be. And we'll send some little toys this way. Oh, we got mime clothes. Void shards. Okay, this is where we need to be. And down we go. I have not been following that on that too much, Ivan. I vaguely heard about it, but what I have read, that whole thing just sounds crazy. Yeah, I heard a little bit about that. That just... Crazy times, my friend. Crazy times. Alright. We'll beat these guys up. Should be using my magic. Most of my stuff's built with spells. And we'll just run around here. This place has good furniture for our NPCs. So at some point we may acquire more. I want to get through that. Yeah, that whole situation, when I read about that, I was just like, holy crap, what's going on there? That, I don't even know what to say on that, man. There we go, got my new boomerang. I'm guessing nothing's gonna happen. I did see, speaking of which, I did see Masters of the Universe last night. Thought about doing a movie review on it. I really liked it. I really liked it. Yeah, hi Loop, you're watching me play on Twitch. Hi, buddy. How you doing? I need to get chat merged over between everything, but I have not set that up yet on Meld. I am digging Meld. Yeah, I'll get it all merged eventually. And yeah, Ivan, that whole thing, everything's just getting crazy. Yeah. It's I don't know. Things are crazy. Ah! Alright, well, let's get here. I got too many of these things that are trying to kill me right now. Let's grab that. Oh yeah, I forgot. There is books we need for spell, if I remember right. I gotta make sure I stay out of this guy's way. We are kind of playing in the darkness. I was born into darkness. And Loop says he is unwinding after life went and lifted on me. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know that feeling, brother. I know that feeling. Yeah, I'm thankful for that, Ivan. I am very thankful for that. You definitely said it, brother. I'm very thankful for that. Alright, let's keep running down this path. Did it? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hi there. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Whoa. Well, luckily I'm not taking too much damage. We got a lot of bosses to go through, guys. I'm also trying to see if how I will go about streaming Symphony of the Night, because I got tired of watching yeah, my fucking language here. DSP sucked at it, and I'm just like, why are you so bad at this, dude? Why are you so bad? So I might end up streaming the whole thing on that, because I just, like, I can't believe that was a struggle. Well, yeah, DSP does professionally suck. That is true. He's only good for one thing, begging for money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. That's crazy. So, yeah, that's true, Laris. That is true. So, you're originally from China then, Ivan? When I went to college, there was a lot of exchange students that were from China. It's really cool. I learned a lot about some of the culture and a lot of the day-to-day food they eat. I thought that was pretty damn cool. I had a lot of fun with them. Fortunately, it's hard to get in touch with them and see how things are going. Uh-oh, I'm a chicken now. That ain't good. Go away. Go away. Baka! Baka! Okay, get away, get away, get away. Thank you. And you know what? Why am I not using my minions? I got Frosties here. Ivan says, I'm Chinese and did live in China for 4 years, and I do pinch everything with China pro-con culture and politics to keep myself updated. Yeah, that is awesome. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, I made, even on the cruise, when I went on the cruise with my mom a few years, well, before COVID, met some really awesome Chinese guides there that I interacted with quite a bit. Have not heard from them in a long time. I do reach out occasionally, see how they're doing, but haven't heard back. They were awesome. I enjoyed the cruise. Yeah, some of my places I would like to go in my life still. Maybe just to depend if the world gets any more sane. Probably not. It's probably not going to be any more sane, but we try to make the best of it. I would love to go to Japan. I'd love to go to Thailand. And there is some places I would love to go as a tourist in China. And then I'd love to go to some certain places in Europe. Germany is definitely one of the stops I want to go if I could. Definitely in the Mediterranean. And I'd love to see Istanbul. Because I understand there's still quite a bit of rich history in, Istanbul, formerly Constantinople, so, yeah. Yeah, Taiwan's one of the places I'd like to go to. There was a cruise that I was looking at before COVID. It was 15 days. And it took you to Vietnam, Thailand, 4 ports in China, 3 ports in Japan, and there was, I think, a couple in Taiwan. So it was a really cool, it was a Norwegian cruise one, and I wanted to go on that, but then COVID and everything hit. I was like, and then I'll be honest, with all the crap that's been going on with cruises lately, I don't think I could even do a cruise anymore. I told Mom the other day, I said, I'm glad we went when we did. I said, I feel like everything went crazy when it comes to that. Which is a shame, because I loved the idea of traveling for fun. But, yeah. Italy and Greece are definitely 2 of my areas I'd like to go. Marseille would be another place in France. And then I wouldn't mind going to Gibraltar and a couple other places. I'd like to see all the... Yeah, that was one of it. And then I think there was a fight or something that was pretty bad on a cruise or something, if I remember right. I was like, yeah. I'm like, nope. I was like, I think I'm good. So what we're doing here is we're trying to get to the boss. There's also a lot of loot for spells and other things. I'm also stealing some traps for dealing with invasions ourselves. I think this one is probably the longest non-underground. Well, it is underground, but I mean the underworld kind of area that we normally go. But we need void shards anyway for magic, so it helps out in the long run. And we got plenty of frosties running around, so it helps. Sometimes I like to come back here and just loot this whole place of furniture. At least I did in my individual game. There we go. Get some buff food on me. Things are getting a little chaotic around here. Holy crap. But yeah, I couldn't do it now. With my age and everything, that's like, not to say I'm old. God, I sound like I'm an old man now. No, just with this day and age, I don't know if I'd want to go on a cruise anymore. Could you imagine being stuck out at sea because somebody on the ship got some rare disease or something, or illness? I mean, that'd be frightening. That's what I was telling Mom. I said, I don't know. I'm just thankful when we went, nothing like that ever happened. Very, very thankful. I got to see a lot of the Caribbean. It was fun. I have a lot of great memories of that I definitely won't forget. And surprisingly, it wasn't that expensive when we went. Today, with the cost of everything, it'd be too much money too. Way, way too much money nowadays, I'm sure. Nice thing with the spell I'm using, it bounces, so it gives me a little bit of time to loot, look around, see what's going on in the world. So we can bounce around here. I just can't remember what all recipes these books entail, so I'm grabbing them. Because I know we create a whole bunch of magic spells later. Especially if you're going the mage build. Ah, yeah, this hammer was really good. I remember this one. Oh yeah, this one is handy. It does quite a bit of damage. Okay, that's just the chicken enchants. Ah, crap. I thought I got through that. I gotta wait to change back. I feel like chicken tonight. If anyone remembers that commercial back in the day. Back in my day. Oh, we don't go that way. Yeah, well, I think every place has their challenge, Ivan. Every place has their challenge, and voting the right people in is what it takes. I've said that for a long time. The biggest thing that was always irritated me over the years is, not that we're going to go too political here, guys, but what I'll say on this is pretty much my thoughts on it. I feel like, and this is just relaying, you know, my feelings with this, Ivan. You never vote by party. You vote for the people that you believe can actually promise what they intend to do, and they're honorable. I had too many relatives when I grew up that always voted by party. And I want to know about the person I vote for. I want to know basically what I can to make an informed decision. The problem is people don't have time to make those informed decisions nowadays. So a lot of times they vote by party because they think that that's what their party represents them. And 9 times out of 10, they don't. 9 times out of 10, they don't. I know that I don't feel like the ones I voted in represented me. That's where I just, I'll vote them out. But I also got to know what I'm voting for, because, most of the time it comes down to it's the lesser of two evils. It shouldn't be that way, but it's like, yeah, we got to pick which evil we're going to do today. It's like, fuck. It shouldn't be this way, but it is. And I think that's the hardest challenge for a lot of people. But that is my thoughts for the day when it comes to that. Because, you know, well, and that's just it, Ivan. You got people that are voting because they believe in something, and sometimes it just don't work. And what I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm trying to get this all situated. Mostly because I'm trying to figure out where we're going to put stuff. Yeah. I agree with you, Ivan, on that, man. I agree with you 100%. Okay, so this is just decorations. I wasn't sure. I can't remember. Void alchemy table. That is what I was in here for. There we go. There we go. We got it. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Lars. Most politicians lie. The old saying, never trust a politician. I don't know what's in here, but that looks interesting. Let me take a look at this. A survivor whip. Ooh. Let's put that there. I guess this is just decoration, so put that in there. There we go. Oh, trying to trap me, huh? I see how it is. You wonder how well DSP would do playing this game? Probably not very good. If it's anything like his Sympathy in the Night, he'd be screaming. Okay, I can't bust out of there. Oh, it's went down. Fun little whip. Hits enemies from all angles. Pretty handy little whip. Gotta wait till we're no longer in chicken form. Thank you for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. Yeah, you're right, Ivan. Trust in politicians is like believing pigs can climb trees. It's so true, brother. So true. So true, man. So true. Okay, that's a dead end. Looks like there's some that way and there's some this way. Excuse me, coming through. There's a lot of zombies here. Holy crap. Lots of mages. This is gonna get a little crazy here. And there we go. Another one down. Try and get where we can. All right. There we go. I guess I want that trap. I don't need the maps. Maps are easy to come by. But it's so true, Ivan. It's so true. I remember when I was in college, we had 2 House reps show up, one Democrat, one Republican, and the craziest thing I remember hearing from the guy was they said, regardless if we agree with the individual, regardless if we agree with our constituents, and this was the craziest, so keep that in mind, and I'm just quoting what he said, we aren't allowed to agree with each other. We aren't allowed to, you know, do that. We are only allowed to go within the confines of the party, otherwise you would be considered a traitor. So regardless of what your constituents want, and that's when, I think that's what turned me away from politics, because I was like, so what you're telling me is no matter what, no matter if half of us want it, it comes down to whatever the party wants, and if you vote because your constituents do, then you're a traitor. I'm like, that's so stupid. So, yeah, that kind of dissuaded me to get out of not get into politics, because I like honesty. Because originally I wanted to get into politics. Because my thing is, if you can't be honest and you can't do what the people vote you in for want, then realistically, what's the damn point? Which, I think that's where we get this never-ending loop, Ivan. And yeah, that was pretty wild, the whole Hong Kong thing. I remember reading a lot about that. And Alaris says, let me get to set place safe, and I'll read that real quick. Alaris says, that's the problem with society. Everyone has their own individual culture and personality that they develop, which then gets imposed on others because they feel they are right and others are not. Politics and policy can't please everyone, and that's the headache with arguments. Yeah, oh, it is 100%. So, one of the things right now, you guys know I was playing a lot of Europa Universalist 5, and I need to make a video on it. I haven't been playing it, if you haven't noticed. I haven't even been streaming it hardly. I've been going back to survival games. Well, I am very frustrated with Paradox right now. They have a very bad lack of vision, and they keep changing stuff, and the problem too is they're not listening to players, or they're listening to the ones that literally just want to sit there and hit speed 5 and just watch a little province build for 500 years, or 40, 50 hours or whatever. And then there's those of us that like to conquer and make massive empires and make, complex things. Well, on Reddit, there's where Paradox hangs out. God forbid, I don't understand why they hang out on Reddit. And it doesn't make me very happy. And I'm going to have to retreat. My town's about to get attacked. Dang it. That's the only downside. It's about to get attacked. But even though it's mostly a sandbox, there's some people play multiplayer, but not a lot of people play multiplayer. Certain people on Reddit and stuff are trying to impose, well, you shouldn't make empires. You shouldn't have big empires. You should only have this. You should only have that. And Paradox tends to listen to more of these people that bitch about everything, which now they've really nerfed a lot of things. They've broken more mechanics. And I was just like, I was angry. I was angry about that shit. I was just like, why? Okay, so that's for the boss. I gotta get back to town. I'm gonna throw that in here. We don't need that. We'll grab that. Alright. We get to base. I don't know which way they're coming in from. Okay, they're all right there. Alright, boss battle time. Yeah. But yeah, they've been arguing so much about what they want and building tall and stuff that I don't know. It's really disillusioned me. Ah, shit. I died. This ain't good. Plus side, my people will start fighting. Downside is, most of them are going to get wrecked. Well, I take it back. I gave them a lot of stuff. Actually, they're getting knocked down. Well, at least this magic could go through them. I haven't been too lucky on their magic. Might now. As long as my guys don't die. So they're definitely using more advanced weapons. Well, at least we got some stuff bouncing around. There we go. Got him. Woo! Alright. And Larry says, there's limit. Let's see. Ivan says, that's why family table, friends hang out, me and your girlfriend family, never talk about politics, religion, or gang stuff, it never ends well. Larry says, there are probably mods, Reddit mods elsewhere on the site, and there's limitation to everything in life. Good and all bad decisions, whether good or bad, comes with consequences. Listening to your player base is good, but only to a certain extent. I agree. And I think, thank you for the likes, guys. I think the biggest problem that we're seeing with some of this is even the game developers don't listen. So like Johan, who's the head dev of EU5, came out and said, yeah, we recognize that our expansion, our DLC did not do well. And we're really sorry about that. But despite the negative, which was like 30% positive on Steam, despite that, we believe that we are on the right track, the right course. And I'm sitting there thinking, come again? Did you not see the writing on the wall that people are not mad and they're getting EU4 Leviathan vibes again? And I just thought to myself, man, we're in trouble. When it's that far empty with their opinion, got things to be worried about. I can control it like that, but I don't like those. Void Mask, I can increase summons. Okay, we picked up a bunch of stuff. Got lots of crap now. Increases our magic damage, that'll be nice. But yeah, I think that was my biggest gripe with everything. It's just like, you write something basically that's, in my opinion, very asinine, saying that, oh yeah, despite the negativity, we feel like we're on the right track and doing right well and blah, blah, blah. And I don't like that. I just like, You know your reviews suck, right? You should be addressing the elephant in the room. But it's like they put their hand in there and go, la, 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 la. And that frustrates the hell out of me with some of these companies. It's like, why are you doing that? Shoots 3 homing missiles. Let's make that book. We can make the void set, which... Let's see. 1 head slot armor. We get 2 summons, though. I think we'll stick with that. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that, but the demon armor is still pretty good. We got options. I'll have a quick hamburger here. And we need to figure out where I want to put this. Guess right there, because we don't really use our axe that much. And that guy's down. We got to get a resurrection for him, which unfortunately costs us money, but there he is. I got most of these guys in some decent equipment, so that'll help for them to survive. And thank you, Fluff9829, for the follow. I appreciate that. I just saw that popped up on my screen. Appreciate that. Okay. Let me put that there. Get up. Go back to work. Downside is I have a long run back. Really don't have any other options. So I guess we're going to go the full route. I would like to increase my summons to 4, but right now, not a good idea. Got some decent stuff. Increasing my mana regen, increases damage. I can see I have better movement speed. The tool is great for mining. I could replace that in a time that I need to, but it should be okay. We're just going to take the scenic route to get back to the void area. At least we got back in time before most of our citizens got wrecked. So we don't have any mages or anything. You could definitely tell that the damage was pretty strong on that. Alright, where are we at in the world? Okay, so we need to go southeast. Good news is we should be pretty close to the boss battle. We got Sharky. I can cross over here. Should get a ship at some point, but I haven't made it. Other says, I'm kind of surprised how far the game has come since it was put on Steam. Yeah, it's out of early access now, and they're still doing things. They have a RimWorld, they have a Terraria, and I think something else crossover right now, which I think is cool. I like it when I see indie stuff do crossovers like that. Have not ran into any of that stuff yet, but I thought the patch was out. See, I like survival games. I like combination of boss fights. I like city building, stuff like that. So it's cool to me when we see stuff like this. And we got this area and this area. And that area is a dead end. Fear not. We're going to take the expressway. Alright, let's make some noise. Here we go. Down the soup. Speeds up everything. And let's see what we got this way. I just decided to take a shortcut. We're going back to using magic like crazy. Okay, so we got that. I'll retake all that. So that goes up somewhere. We want to go south. Open sesame. Alright, let's see where we got down here. This looks like a lovely den of death. Not going to allow this to happen. No, 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 no. Okay, there's nothing there. Hopefully we don't need that summoning for the boss again. Hopefully we'd have to run back to base to grab it. I don't think we need it. I think we'll get it somewhere here. Surely there's more than just one of those items. I'd be surprised otherwise. So far, not ran into anything. Oh! Why did I do that? Because I'm trying to rescue you. We join... There you go. Okay, we got mages now. So we should be able to get mages in our outposts now going forward, which should be good. Unfortunately, they were getting wrecked by spells, you know, friendly fire and all that good stuff. I think... Okay, so we scoured that way, so maybe here, here, or go straight up through the wall. We'll just go straight through the wall. Seems like the easiest choice. Uh-oh. Lots of friends. I don't like these friends. I don't like these friends at all. These friends make me nervous. Enchanted crawling zombie. Hi there. Bye there. And let's see what we got this way. I guess when in doubt, go back to the whip. Alright. I'm gonna get more mana. We are getting our butts kicked! And we got more. Just dressers. Well, that leads us down. See what else we got this way. Probably just a dead end. Okay, just a dead end. All right. Oh, boss time, I guess. Yay, boss time. We're using homing magic on him. And I'm out. Okay. And okay, keep moving. Don't have enough mana. I'm not going to waste it. Oh, this is starting to hurt. This is starting to hurt. And I'm still on cooldown on healing. Shoot. I just need to stay alive. Oh. So damn close. Alright, let's come back with buff food and real buff food and potions. I didn't think we were going to be able to last that long, but we did. And let me try to get this all sorted. New stuff, new problems. Alright, I don't care about the seeds. Don't care about that. What I need... I'm gonna look and see. I need speed potions, regen, battle, knockback resistance. Pretty much gonna go crazy on potions here in a second. And what else? I guess we can grab that wisdom one. Wherever the hell I put that. I think I put it over here somewhere. Well, I thought I did anyway. Okay, let's see what I need to make stuff. Glass bottles. Okay. So we need to make sand. And then we gotta cook the sand to make glass. Sounds legit. But we got speed, we got regen. Let me see what else we need. Okay, increases mana regen, we need that. I don't think we need fire resist. If I remember where I put the magic, that would be better. Grab all these. Buff food in this game is really damn important. Thought I had a 10% damage one. Could have swore we did. I want the mana regen. There it is. Okay. We got it. We're good. We are good. The next thing I need to look at is our bar and grill. We could do pork tenderloins. We don't have all the buff foods yet. Okay, we don't have cheese. I don't have coconuts, damn. %15 movement speed still is good. I think we'll go with the cheeseburger if we got any beef. I don't think we do. We got sushi rolls. That wouldn't be bad. Realistically, guys, I thought I had more variety than this, but I do not still. I guess let's get some cheese and beef. Okay, we got some cheese. I guess we'll go see if there's any bulls that we can take care of. There's a few. At least as long as we have one or two in here, we'll be all right. And if I can get just a couple more. There we go. So if we get the cheeseburgers, that should give us some more movement speed. On top of health regen, we'll have mana regen. We'll also have the speed buff so we can run. And let's see, do I want anything else? Nope, there's nothing I want. So the good news is we can finally start making some cheeseburgers here. Make 5 of them. We're going to throw them in our food. We do have the junior burgers, but I definitely want the other one for more health and regen. And we should be golden. May have to do a little bit of milking to get some more cheese, but I think we'll be all right. We better get over here and get a boat. Make our life much easier. There we go. Now we got a boat. So we got quite a few potions that we're going to hit, increase our attack speed, movement, and we'll probably be using a lot of these for all our bosses. And that's just because buffs are your friend, just like in Terraria. At least I can get through this faster. And guess we're not going to be able to get all the way there. But close enough. Better than nothing. We should do much better now. We should have way more mana regen too. I was trying to be cheap, not use buffs and everything, but you see how well that worked. I'll grab that. Really haven't combed out where the pirates are either. The pirates will make a huge difference too. Go away, shark breath. All right. Pirates are definitely going to be a harder one as well. Surprisingly, though, I haven't ran into any pirate slayers yet. So, we'll have to get some maps to figure out where they're at. Not too big of a deal, though. And we made a nice pathway right to the boss. So, I don't have to worry about that. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop our food buff. Got that. I want to pop all these buffs. And there we go. All right, let's rock and roll. This time we should do way better. I will switch up where we need to. And, oh yeah, with the speed buffs and stuff, this made it way easier. And we got an empty pendant. Increase our trinkets to 5. Hell yeah. We got teleportation scrolls. Not really going to help us with anything. We'll have a new pouch, too, for inventory. I can fight him again for more stuff, but I don't see the point. Not right now. All right. Time to go after the chieftain. And there you go. Now we got another personal pouch. I'll throw that in here. I don't need... Ooh, the mini torch. I forgot about that. I do want that. So I can basically have light all at all times on top of my other stuff. Alright, so the next challenge is to find the chieftain. So next boss, here we go. So I remember the runes started right up here or somewhere down here. So we're going to go up here because we had reached that on our previous stream. Nah. In this case, we're going to switch our food buff to mining soup so we can just mine faster. And with all these swamps and stuff, all I did to really get some better pickaxes was use TNT. I had a lot of it from chests. Threw it. And that's pretty much all she wrote, really. I should change one of my enchants so I can get that trinket so I can have 4 minions. But we'll deal with that later. How much further? Okay, so it's to the west. So we have not explored any of this, so it'll be very unknown. But granite is kind of the next tier. Okay, we got wheat. Nothing special here. And the only reason I did one boss off camera because it is a giant spider. The second boss in the Frozen. Just because I know some people do not like spiders, so... And I didn't really think about getting a mod to eliminate spiders, but... Sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't. I don't know who this guy is. Stealth basket. That's funny. I don't think the stealth basket works. Runebound hood. Cosmetic. Trinket slot. Increase summons damage for each unused. Not really. Some I want. Okay, that puts us back in the caves, the original. We don't want to go that way. So we're just going to keep looking. Because there's a couple things. Rune stones are the bread and butter down here. As you can see, there's a lot of these guys running around. A lot of them carrying rune stones. We're going to do this just to get rid of them real quick. And if we can take them out quick, that's just better for us. And we got to look for the enemy base so we can get to the arena. Yeah, that's snow biome. We don't want to stay over here. So that does us nothing. We don't go that way. At least we got a good boomerang. Kind of get through this. I found most of the rune stones off those guys. Some places you can see a giant rune stone to get some, but we haven't hit that yet. Most of it we get from the little goblin guys, or whatever the hell you want to call them, really. Or guys, I don't know. We'll just call him Bob. That sounds good. We'll just call him all Bob. Oh, that looks handy. And we get an animal keeper finally. Of course, while I'm down here in the dungeon, you know, we get the animal keeper. And let's see what else we got. Lights up surroundings. We definitely want that. Hopefully he sticks around for a while, because then he'll tend to all the livestock. So I don't have to do it anymore. And that's what you're looking for right there. Oh boy, I didn't mean to throw bombs. Just chasing after this little guy. Excuse me. There we go. I don't think they're very happy that I'm just coming around here doing this. And more friends. I don't know where the zombies come from, but they don't belong here. I'll grab more of the torches. More fun. More danger. More cowbell. Increases life essence duration. We don't really use that. Okay, bone offering. We need that to summon the boss. Grab that. And we don't need that. I would like to equip that, but we... Well, actually... Bam. There we can't. There we go. Alright, now we got a little bit more light to see what the hell's going on. That'll work. And got a lot more friends over here. I think that leads to the boss, the way that pathing is. We'll see. Cannot remember if it is or not, but if it is, great. I feel like this is the way it looks like a road. It's been a while since I've done this one particularly. And I could just be losing my mind too. Could be a little bit of everything. So many friends. So little time. There we go. Got more rune stones. I think we want to stick to this road, though, for sure. Well, I found lots of friends. Maybe too many friends. Maybe not enough friends. I don't know. And let's bust this down this way. Extra life essence. Yeah. Increases our armor. Yeah, I really don't need the helmet. Everything else I believe we can use still. Or at least utilize. Oh yeah, we're almost there to the boss. Sweet. Okay, so just tomatoes still. Let's see if we can finish this guy off and get to the boss. Hopefully. Man, lots of these little guys running around. I guess we'll just fire away, clear out as many of these as we can. Since we got so many of these things running around here. Alright, we got that clear. And here's the altar. Alright. Lots of runestones over here. Guess we'll deal with this first. And then we'll pop all our buffs and get ready for this party. Let's see. Anything special I want? I do want that enchantment for our tool. If I can get rid of these guys. Alright, now back to this. We don't need half this. I don't need ninja stars. I want that enchant. And we can sell it, I guess. Treasure. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking how we want to do it. And thanks for the likes. I really appreciate y'all here hanging out tonight. Let's go and do the buffs. We know we're about to start a boss fight. I'll make sure we're ready. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. We can throw that in here, I guess. We always come back for that later. I already got one of these, I think. Yeah. Let's just drop that off. I'd like to keep it, but no reason being too greedy. And let's... Actually, we can be greedy. I forgot. We have a void bag now. Why didn't I think about that? Where's the void bag? All right, there. Now we can be greedy. No, I don't feel so bad. All right, time for the gauntlet. Let's keep moving. Let's see what else we got going here. More friends. Lots more friends. All right, we'll keep moving. That is the goal. We got to keep moving. And gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. All right, boss time. All right, just gotta figure out his attack patterns. Good news is we've weakened him quite a bit. Nope, 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 nope. And out of mana. M. Out of mana, damn it. There we go. Whew. Okay. Captor short bow. Might be useful. Increases our health. Perfect. I guess we could test this out, see what it does. I mean, I know it shoots 3 shots, but sometimes you can fight these bosses multiple times for different loot too. But I don't think we need to. All right, next mission. I want to get some of this dropped off. And we'll clean up, probably post-stream, I'll clean up everything here. I don't like doing that on stream unless we really have no choice. Just because I don't think anybody likes sorting streams. I haven't met anybody that likes sorting streams. Although, I know that sorting helps people keep people sane. So it's like 6 one, half dozen the other. It's like, choose your poison. Choose your form of the destroyer. And we're done there. Good there. Alright, don't have anything else. Go talk to the guy over here. Okay, we gotta go after the Swamp Guardian next. And now we got the shipping chest. traders will come here, pick stuff up, and sell it. So it's nice. Now we got to wait for animal keepers, traders, and a few others to help build our town up more. And probably need to get these guys better armor some point. I'm gonna see if there's anything special we really need. I don't think we do, but runic set would be nice for our guards, probably. And mages, but you need quite a few runes. But what we can do is we'll send them to go after runestone. And we'll send this one to go after runestone as well. Because we did make sure we got a lot of mining guys. That way we can hire them out, send them to collect ore, so we don't have to do it for just a nominal fee. And I gotta find the other mining guys. Only downside is they all look kind of the same now because of the armor, because everybody has their own armor. And send you on a mining trip for more runestone. There we go. Should have 4 miners. Should anyway. And do we have any others? There he is. And let's send him for more runestone. Just in case there's something that we need. Alright, so the next destination is back into the swamp. The swamp's kind of a pain in the butt. But we should be fine. And there we go. Would like to have found a certain summon that would have helped, but that is in the desert underground. But I have not been lucky yet. And swamp's right up here. So the complicated thing about the swamps is you got to have a clear enough area to do this, because it can be a little bit of a pain, this boss fight. So we'll take some mining food because we want to speed up our mining once we get up here, because we're going to have to make a lot of space. That way when we're running back and forth, we don't have to worry about getting overwhelmed. Nice thing is there's quite a bit of things to discover still that we haven't when we're looking around. And there's like poison orbs and some other things. There's some really cool POIs in the swamp. Like there's this kind of witch's lair where you can get a really cool sword, some other stuff. And we'll try to find that while we're here. If we can find some of those POIs, that's just, you know, gravy on top of everything there. And let's go this way. It's hard to say what we'll find. But also our goal is to make an arena. We definitely need this arena for this one. So if we can make the arena while we're looking, great. Because anything we can get to help deal with the pirate bosses, it's way, way, way better. Otherwise, it can hurt fighting them a little bit. They have a lot more health and a longer fight phase. And they constantly spawn ads. Now, if you can find the pirate villages, it's nice, because if you can defeat the pirates without getting in a boss fight, you can find some decent weapons that'll help you get through everything, too. Like, I found a really good cutlass one time that allowed us to just barrel through everything. But in this case, we haven't had any pirate bases nearby, and I didn't want to look it up on the map, so I just kind of went off the cuff on this one, really. Sometimes off the cuff is better. I think this one's going to be okay. Well, let's try it. I should have popped buffs. I should have popped buffs. What was I thinking, not doing that? Oh, get away from me. Oh man, not good, not good, not good. Oh no, get away, get away, get away. Ah. Yeah, not good. I think he had a lot more hit points than I anticipated too. Well. Let's see how many maps I got. 2. 3. Hey, Necesse. Yes, the Devour Worlds is in this game. And same with his cousin. I needed more room to move. Okay, how many maps do I need for the pirates? I was a little under-geared for this. And as Skeletor say, next time, He-Man. Let's go. Well, at least we got plenty of food for these guys. And we're bringing back Runestone. Do I have enough for the pirate map? I do. And pirate that way. Quite a ways away. But you know what? Let's see if we can get a cutlass and a couple other things. That'll make the fight with that boss easier. Because, you know, let's try to go with some optimal fight stuff we can use to help boost everything here. Since we've finished 2 boss fights tonight, there's quite a few. Should be able to get, I think we should be able to get through 5 or 6 of them. I put a lot of trees down so I didn't have to worry about trees hardly ever. Okay, let's go through this town. And yeah, I got my Plague Doctor outfit on. Take that, rabbit. Take that, penguin. Another town. Oh, I stole one of their eggs. Whoops. Yeah, it happens. And, oh yeah, this is another little POI. All I care about is Pirate Base. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. I just hope I don't provoke the boss. Hopefully we don't. Okay, don't look like we're going to be fighting the boss yet. Good. Just pirates. Take that, pirates. Alright, there we go. Shiver me timbers. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not ready for this. Oh, man, I'm not ready for this. Time to retreat. Time to retreat. Okay, we reset it. Whew, that was not good. Okay, so we're too close to the boss there. Oh, Vampire, that one is Ellen. This is Necesse. It is a survival kind of Terraria-like game. Yeah, I have not played Ellen. Well, I've been playing Ellen, but I've been recording that. I just need some point to work on editing that stuff. This one came not too long ago out of early access. It's got PowerWorld, some PowerWorld stuff, and a few other things that they added as a promo. I've yet to run into the PowerWorld stuff. There's some Terraria stuff and another game. So they did some collabs, which is pretty cool. It's okay. How is your evening going? I don't want to get shot by those. Those hurt. All right. Hey, why'd you hit me? Go pick on my snowman. I need to get in those chests somehow. Yes, I saw the trailer too. I'm very intrigued. And I definitely will probably be going through all of PowerWorld with any friends that want to go as well. Hint, hint. See what it all brings. It looks like a raid boss at the World Tree is what I saw. Let's see. What can we find here? Only death. Alright. Damn pirates. Got any... Oh, come on. I just wanted to loot the chests. Oh. We're going to do something really stupid here. Got it. Got the cutlass. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, got that one. Oh man, so many! No, no! Oh! At least I got it. At least I got it. Ran out of time. Okay, we got magic lamp. That's really cool. Thought I liked keeping. We don't need the summon speed one. I got so many things. Ah. Okay, we don't need the void bag right now. But yeah, the trailer looked really good, Nessie. I also saw the Final Fantasy XIV Revelations trailer. We'll see how it goes. I love Final Fantasy... I mean, not 14, 7. We'll see how it goes. Not 100% sold on it yet. We'll see. Okay, whoa. Did he get me? 29. Let's send you on a mining trip. Guess we'll send him back for some ivy ore. Anything here? Nope. Let's send him on a mining trip for that. At least I don't have to mine everything myself. And we're going to switch things up because I know some of these are really good. Let's see what we can do with the lamp. I think there's a few options here. And let's go back this way. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, I hadn't streamed in a while this week. I've been running like chicken with my head chopped off, so I decided we needed to get some streaming done. Right now, editing is my curse because I've got so much of it to do. But I've been working a lot of hours at my day job. Today I got home at 6. I worked 10 hours. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm mentally fried. I gotta find my ostrich. I had my ostrich somewhere. Then I was a dumbass and I lost it. I'm sad I lost my ostrich. Now I just gotta remember what the hell it looks like. And just think, this was organized mostly up until I started streaming. And then it got disorganized. Let's see. We can summon that boss again. Where is it at? I'm sad. I had an ostrich somewhere. I'm very, very sad about that. I may have to be sad and give that up. Till I can find it again. When I do some spring clean, because, you know, sure as hell it's going to pop up while I'm spring cleaning. It never fails. And we could also, since I don't need mining, let's also look at changing it one trinket out. don't need that. There we go. I'm going to grab that for the bird, just in case we get stupid enough to try to take on the bird. How can you annoy me if I have no redeems? I need to get some redeems made sometime, Deathkin. How you doing, buddy? I'm loving Meld. I'm loving the fact that I can stream on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube all at once. This is Necesse. It is like Terraria had a baby with Stardew and some other stuff. So I'm hunting bosses right now. Oh, yeah, I need food. Suppose we'll eat some hamburgers. And let's swap out my tool damage for the mana regen. God knows we're going to need it. All right, back down in the hole we go. Let's see if we can fight this guy again. But I'm going to make an arena. Make an arena where I'm not in water. And since we got the pickaxe, we can use these to get through all these with ease. Just making ourselves a nice little arena. The water right there. I don't like that. Go away, go away, go away. Maybe I'll stick on this side here. I just need room to move. And there we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go away, go away. You weren't supposed to spawn here. Go away. Nobody likes you. Dang it. Everything's respawning. Alright. Well, that's my fault for making such openings. I made too big of openings here. So everything's trying to respawn on me, which is not a good situation. And yes, DK, I'm doing a summoner build, mostly. There is all sorts of different builds. Mage, melee, range, and there is magic-based. So I'm pretty much doing a summoner-based right now. And they run around and attack everything. Let's get this cleared up so we can finish this battle arena and get more hit points. I feel like we slow down right here. Where the hell did you come from? Go away. I feel like I gotta put torches everywhere to make them stop. Probably do. It won't be too bad once I got this spawn calming down. Damn slimes, go away. It's slime time, everybody. This should do pretty well. Alright. I think the arena's big enough. Let's switch to the big burger. And we're almost healed up. And we'll pop all the buffs. I think there is probably a button to drink all the potions you'd want, but I haven't messed with that yet. Alright. Potion pouch. Is there anything else? Increase mana regen. Don't need fire resist. Don't need that. Critical chance. Bring that up. Damage dealt. Alright. Got all our potions. Nice and neat in here. Okay. Here we go. Time for the next round. Or, well, whenever they're done dealing with those. I want to spawn a bunch of slimes. And, alright. Now I got a bigger arena. This is helping a lot. Whoa. Whoa! Didn't see him show up there. Alright. Oh man. I didn't see him there. Alright, out of mana. Should not have done that. Should not have done that. But at least got some mana regen. Oh, so close. Alright, we're not going to try to mail it. Oh, shit. These tornadoes are hurting. Whoa, whoa, shit. I went the wrong way. Alright, just gotta stay alive. Whoa, come on, come on, come on, come on! There we go. Damn. Alright, next one down. What did we get? A magical one that shoots spikes. Sweet. And increases our hit points. Might be handy. Maybe? Yeah, now I gotta go fight a bird. Big bird. Oh yeah, I really do like this game. It adds it. You can like multiplayer, multiple people can play it. You can have multiple base settlements, so everybody can build their own NPCs and stuff, or they can build together. There's raids on your town, all sorts of really fun stuff in it. And let's need to go switch. Okay, make sure I'm safe. Where is it at? I need that. Okay, so I want to build an arena here. Yeah, because the boss spawner is right here. So I want to build an arena so I can dodge the bird. Alright. I'm going to avoid the quicksand there. So if we do something like this, I'm going to try to minimize how much is spawning around here. Hopefully we can get a chance at the damn bird, because they have some really nice bird summons here in this area, which is what I wanted to go with. Let's get some food to speed up mining. So I want to clear up a space for this arena. Of course, that's quicksand. Yeah, that ain't gonna help me. Well, guys, I think we're just gonna have to grin and bear it. I don't see any alternative. With all the quicksand there, yeah. We can't do anything to get rid of it. Alright. Sort everything again. Oh, I don't want to put that there. I want that there. All right. Let's switch food buffs up again. There it is. We've got that. Want potions, gen. And there probably is something to hit it all at once. There you go. So I can get mana back quicker. Get rid of these guys real fast. Go away, doggo. Sorry, gonna get hectic. I'm gonna have to just grin and bear it, ain't I? Yep. I'm just gonna have to smile and nod. Alright, so as long as I don't go too far from the arena, it should be okay. There we go. I feel like this thing's just shooting poop at me now. Keep moving. Drink up that potion. I gotta reach in. Oh crap, that egg. Need to get rid of that. Alright, need to reach in. Can a drink potion. There we go. Alright, can we keep doing this? Not going to be able to get too close to him. Dang it. Alright, switching melee mode. Just a little bit longer. I think he's on a stage 3 or something. Damn it. He knows exactly where I'm going. Need more time dodging right now. Damn it. Been better. I could dodge all this crap. Come on, so close, so close. Come on. Woo. Okay, we did it. Okay, there we go. Trained vulture. That might be handy. Okay, we got that one. GG, the turkey is ready. Yeah. That one was a little tough. I think that's how I can get the one to summon the vultures. That bow might come in. I'm gonna get handy. We're gonna try it. How are we doing on buffs? Alright, let's repop our buffs. Oh! I guess if you hit B, you can just rebuff. That's nice to know. Let's go wait for everything. There we go. Okay, so hitting B rebuffs it. That's nice. Good to know. I feel like I'm doing way more damage with this bow now. Oh yeah, we're doing way more damage now I got this. This bow is really nice. They do have a loot table, so different stuff will spawn. Vulture staff, which one's this? Got it. That's the one we wanted. All right. Oh yeah, now they'll fly around and attack everything. I got attack vultures. That's what we're needing. Alright, we can go back to base. We got our new toy. We definitely got our new toy. I'll just drop this off for sanity's sake for now. And we don't need our snowman staff anymore, since we got our new... They almost look like chocobos. They almost do. No, I'm looking at it again. They look like little miniature chocobos. Alright, give me a recall flask. Cool. Alright, we got next missions to go fight the pirate. Shiver me timbers. And drop that. I don't need recall scrolls anymore. That'll be handy. I will take that. And then I'm going to send these guys on a mining trip for quartz. The reason I'm doing that is in case there's something I missed. So I'm back on a mining trip for ivy and quartz. I think the ones I want. The miners are all... Damn. Okay, that was a nice haul. Some for quartz. Take that. So we can try to upgrade everybody's armor. We got quite a few different things. Like I said, just dropping them in here. I'll have fun sorting this stuff later. And don't need those anymore. Cool. On to our next destination. Oh yeah, I don't know if you see this, Nessie. Yeah, you can have your own livestock and tame them. You can shear it for the wool, you get eggs, all sorts of stuff. Makes it really nice. I'm kind of designing a kind of a kill box for anything that comes our way. For invasions. Just go through their town. Don't mind me. I'll take the arrows, though. They're not that effective, but they'll do. And then once you defeat the pirate, then it opens up a whole new layer of zones that gets a little bit more crazy. Having that dash has been one hell of a lifesaver. Okay, so we're gonna go back across here. Once we get some animal keepers, they can maintain a lot of that stuff. I don't have to worry about handling the livestock anymore. I shouldn't, if I remember right. Now, the biggest problem is we're going to have to make an arena. So we know he spawns right there. I guess let's go ahead and make the battle arena right here. Only way we're going to be able to do this is to make the battle arena. And I need the mining one. Make it quicker. Because we want to keep all the enemies out of the arena. But that means you're also staying with him in the arena, so when he switches to cannon mode, it's gonna hurt. But I think it's better than the alternative. If I can finish this without being seen, that would be great. Okay, birds are dealing with them. Alright, next thing. Go birds. Or at least they're only going after those guys and not the boss. Every time I do that, I get scared, but I guess we're okay. Whatever you do, don't go after him. Thank you. Should be good enough arena. All right, let's get the workbench built. And arena time. Maybe. If I can build straight. And must save that side just in case I need to. Because I am a little nervous about triggering this fight before I'm ready. If we can avoid it, great. Okay, that one's set up. Put that right there. And right there. All right, let's switch foods up. And I'll save the buff foods for when we're ready. There we go. Oh, he reset. Darn. Okay. Try to get him in here. There we go. He's switching to his flight mode. There we go. Okay, the birds will chase him. And all I gotta do is just be careful and keep moving. I keep moving. Woo! Damn it. Those speed potions have really helped Stacking all that speed. Okay, pop that heal potion again. Switch back to homing magic. Almost got him. There we go. And we broke the pirate. They'll join us. And there we go. For our next area, the deep ladder. Extends our map discovery range. And now we can have another trinket. And by doing it the way we did, we mitigated a lot of extra problems. I would love to grab the rest of this. Oh, didn't mean to do that. All right, we got hairstylist. There's more pirates out there, and they have a chance to drop like a cannon and a few other things that are really nice. There's also a musket, if I remember right, but we did not get lucky and get the musket, unfortunately. Take the village map, see what we got. Okay, so this mission is done. And we'll talk to him. I got a coin pouch. We get a hoverboard to move faster. And that coin pouch will be nice because I can throw all this stuff right there. Don't have to worry about it. All right, we got our next area. We got to make some more beds and spaces because we got unhappy people. I don't think we have enough beds. So we're going to have to stop for a second and get some more beds made. So people aren't sharing them, they ain't mad, blah, 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 kind of current thing. Grab that. Grab the doors. So I don't need that. Pretty sure somebody's already using these. Or maybe they're not. I don't know. Wanted to build something maybe right over here at one time. I guess let's just do it. What the hell? We can build two houses right here next to each other. And let's get rid of that wall right there. I guess just gotta finish this up. Now we can throw that away. There we go. We got some light. Put them right there. So yeah, the cool thing with this is you can fully Customize your base with decorations. It improves their happiness. Like if I don't have a good floor, they're going to be upset. Which we do need to take care of that, but beds are probably more important right now. And I gotta find that light again. Gotta move it right here. And oh. And we'll get a table and a chair. Best we can for now. So I have to make a bunch of stuff. And I'll take stuff from the mines there. I'll have to start making better armor for these guys too. I'll keep the grass seeds. I'll pawn that stuff. Don't need that. There we go. That'll work. Okay, I made 3 beds. That'll help. Ah, the calming rose. I want that. It's going to be really handy. Our next upgrade is going to be the tungsten, which will be nice. We'll get a whole bunch of new trinkets. Looking forward to that. And I guess we'll do stone brick floors. Make them happy. See if we can get this situated. Here we go. Another bed here. This is pretty much... Building is pretty easy in this game. You can put all sorts of furniture and stuff. It'll improve the happiness of your villagers. All sorts of things. And you can assign them to do certain things. Like you can have somebody cook. You can have somebody harvest. So it's kind of nice. So you got people generating food too when you need it. And we'll come up this way. I really wanted to change the landscape over here. Let me see what our capacity is right now. Okay, everybody's happy. Let's look at settings. I want to see how many beds are being used. Doesn't look like any beds are being used down here. We'll assign them a bed. That'll make them happy. Okay, he's still unhappy. And he might be unhappy for a while. At least give him a floor. See if that'll help his happiness. Gonna have to make more rooms, more places for these guys to stay. Whoops, forgot a spot. There we go. And I'm going to go and do it this way because we need the wool for everything else. So probably not a good use of our resources right now. Oh, that does kind of look cool, the shape. I'm going to get a little bit more light in here for these guys. There we go. These should be ready to go. Now let's check on our food supplies. I'm sure that'll help make them happy too. Grab the flour. Oh, I missed that guy. Let's send him out for some tungsten. Grab that. I guess life quartz is another one that I could send him to get. Alright, we'll send him to do that. Stuff going to be more expensive because I'm not doing it myself. But I'm going to go ahead and use this book. Chant it up. So this has been really handy. Drop that in there. And we'll just do a quick stack over here. Some of the stuff we're not using anymore. So may as well retire whatever we aren't using. %15 more damage. Oh. I want 15% more damage. Damage would be nicer anyway. There we go. I don't want to put armor on anything. I'm going to put the movement speed on. We'll stack that. So we run like crazy. We're set up there. Everyone should be happy. That's kind of the pain now, is we're just setting everything up. I need to get my minions new weapons too at some point. Alright, let's see what we can make these guys. Keep them happy. Makes quite a bit of popcorn. And we can make meatballs. Let's make some smoked filet. Make some mining soup. Let's save the beef. Do it that way instead. And drop all that food in here. That way these guys got all sorts of food. We'll feed everything else. Yeah, my next guy that I really want to get is the animal keeper, so he can take care of all this. Good thing I did. Almost out of food. Okay, still got plenty of food here. Don't worry about that. I'm sure the chickens are good. Oh, wait. There was that trinket that gives me one more summon. Let me find that. Oh, I'd rather have that than the movement speed. More damage. Let's see. Where's that at? It's kind of a weird looking one, right? There. Need something to change the trinket. Perfect. Got movement speed on it. And now we got one more friend. That'll make life easier. Let's go down into the deep dungeon. Did forget one important thing. Forgot to put the popcorn in the fridge. We got rubies here. So what we're looking for is tungsten and anything unique. I'm gonna come over here though. And let's see, onions. We needed onions. Greater mana. Okay, so there's no way in here. Leave it to the birds to handle a lot of this stuff. Alright, let's look for the tungsten. That looks like a mimic, maybe? Okay, we took the pressure plate. Yep, it's a mimic. Why am I not surprised? Hey, we'll trash this place. Free loot. So we are, there's 2 more tiers. There's after this one, one more tier after that one. I think it's like astral or something, if I remember right. A whole nother level of fighting stuff. Let's change up. I had... Which one do I want to get rid of? We'll get rid of the mana regen for now, because I want the speed to get through this. Since we're looking for tungsten. Even better fishing pole. I'm open the void pouch to throw some of this stuff in. Just to do us some favors since we didn't clean it out very well. Dang, what are we fighting? Ashlands. This... I think it's like the molten area, if I remember right. Oh yeah, and I forgot those guys spit fire at me. And they hurt. They bully me. Okay, we got some life quartz. That's new. Come on, tungsten. We just need some tungsten. Oh, that was close. Another rubies. Okay, so we got 2 areas here. Are these aliens? I think they're more like supposed to be undead guys. I think. Tungsten, there we go. Need a lot more tungsten than that. That's just gold. Need way more tungsten. All right, what do we have here? Oh. Oh, yeah. You can control this if you want. It's a nice little wand. We'll leave that here. So I can hover over it like that, move it. Oh, tungsten right there. Hey, buddy. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here so that I may cleave thee. Oh, you cheating bastard. Get over here. Get over here. I want that tungsten. Get over here. I want that tungsten. Give me that tungsten. Where'd he go now? Oh, there he is. How dare you run from me? I need that tungsten. Get over here. You coward. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't quite go the way I wanted it to, but yeah. Shadow Gate, so I can summon the Grim Reaper. Okay. That'll be nice. Drop that. I don't need that. I guess we'll use that. Gotta find a place to build an arena if I'm gonna fight death. Okay, so Ice Cavern is definitely a no-go right now. Yeah, we'll fall back. I think it's mostly, yeah. So this is the lava area has all undead stuff, and the boss is the Grim Reaper. I had to think about that, Nessie. Oh, Mimic, you bastard. Magic weapon. I'm going to put that there. Guess we'll do that. Oh, nice. Puts me up to 104. Way more damage now. Oh, there's tungsten. Oh, I thought it was tungsten. Nope, just cracks. I can't remember what I need ectoplasm for, but I know it's worth something. Oh, here we go. Tungsten right here. Lots of it. Beautiful. That's what we need right there. So we need the new pickaxes and everything to be able to get through this a lot easier. And another fishing pole. We'll take the dynamite. Throw that in there. I guess we don't need that. Let me open the void pouch. We got a little bit more room. Who the hell are you? Well, not what I wanted. Caveling's collection. I don't know if that was worth chasing, but it might be. You deal 3.3% more damage for each filled inventory slot. So in theory, I should be doing some ridiculous damage now. In theory, of course. Sturdy Challenger's Pauldron. I'm going to get rid of that so I can see what it is. Might be useful. Let's see if there's anything else I can part with. Oh, we can do that. There we go. More tungsten ready to go. I think we're full. As much as I want to hit those, I think we're full. Okay. Toss that for now. Good news is I should be able to just drop those. Hope so. Or I'll throw this one in here for now. This guy can sleep with the man-eating chest. Why? Because it sounds funny as hell. And let's drop this. I could have swore ectoplasm is something really, really important. So we want to make sure. Obsidian, that was another thing. Alright. I'm going to drop this stuff here. A lot of this stuff is now obsolete. I'll grab that. And let's grab the tungsten from these guys. Oh, nice. I'll send him back for more tungsten. Okay, let's see another mining trip for more tungsten. That'll help. We need to get some onions planted too, so we'll have to expand the garden a little bit more again. Which pretty much seems to be the norm. And there we go. Upgrade our workbench. Now we got all sorts of goodies. What else do we want? Okay, so life pendant is nice. The manica would be really nice. It gives us a little boost. I need wind boots. Okay, so I need to make Zephyr boots somehow, or find it. Maybe I haven't found that yet. But we got an explorer. The explorer is amazing because his goal is to look for treasure chests. for a nominal fee. So if we can get him on board, we'll be in great shape. Let's go wait for him to show up. Oh, there he is. And we'll have him join. Perfect. That's going to help us out a lot. What we're needing. Throw some more tungsten in there. Low on firewood. Yeah, I know I got plenty of firewood somewhere around here. There we go. Gotta look for the dump chest. There we go. Alright, everything's getting better. Okay, so we need to upgrade to get more stuff. We gotta get every sample of wood, so that's gonna be kind of a pain, so I gotta go everywhere. Okay. We got the void altar, so we're good there. We need tungsten to upgrade the new anvil. All right, let's upgrade the anvil. There we go. All right. So we need glacial bars. So we're going to need the tungsten pickaxe. Let's go ahead and get the tungsten pickaxe. Replaces our good old tool. But that's okay. Then what else we got? Okay, Shadow Bolt is a big homing projectile. And we can upgrade the genie lamp. Even better. Summon circulating gemstones that block projectiles without piercing. Ooh. That could be good. There's some really cool summoning stuff now that they've added, now that we've opened up everything, plus armor sets. So we can really dive deeper into this. The Shadow Hat is probably what we're going to do maybe for now. We could do the Soul Seed, but we need Cave Glow. That would be the way to go. Press V to explode all active summons. I don't know if I like that one. So there's some different options we can go with. The Cryo Witch. That one may not be bad. Just kind of depends on what set we want to go with. But a lot of these we can't get right now. We may have to just settle for the Shadow set. We'll lose a summon. We'll lose 2 summons, actually. That might be the way to go. Or we find the Cave Glow and make this, which will still give us 2. That might be the best way to go. All right, so back down in the cave we go. After we get this all unloaded. I did forget to grab that. And there we go. And we'll just set it where they can do whatever. There we go. Pretty much need to get everybody in tungsten now for the much more advanced raids. So it's gonna hurt. So we definitely don't want to be caught off guard now. And I'll throw that in here. Alright, good news is we can get through this much quicker. And this is all obsidian. Oh, that's obsidian walls. Not what I need. As soon as we can fight the Grim Reaper, it's a matter of just farming him for a specific weapon that is a scythe that spins around. Does a lot of damage. It's really nice. And I want to make sure we're lining our way. Want to reduce spawns anywhere we can. Oh, there was tungsten all along right here. Need a lot more room for when he teleports, because he is a pain in the ass. And we don't want ads to show up either. So we're going to have to do certain accommodations. And let's get that mining food again. So I like having the ads. They go right through the walls and attack stuff as needed. Bananas. There we go. We're going to need more bananas, but that's a start. 4 more foods. At least the cutlass is still handy. I want to make at least most of our guards this tungsten armor for defending our town. Since that's going to be really important. Ah, there's the cave stuff I need right there. And let's get rid of that. Another shadow gate. And we get rid of that. Firestone. For some reason that name sounds familiar. Just can't remember why. And let's move some of this stuff in here. There we go. Cool. So we should be able to grow that in our town now. That'll help make new armor. Another shadow gate. Well, they're making it easy for us when we get the Grim Reaper on farm to get the stuff we want. Okay, that's the swamp area. Definitely don't want to be over there. The deep swamp will destroy us. Alright, let's see what we can get. Join. 33 iron ores. Well, might be able to find it. Might. Hard to say. I'm gonna get rid of all this. I'll throw that in here for now. We're going to keep going this way. Keep hoping for a little bit more stable area. I could run back to base and try to find some iron for him, but I got 4 or 5 miners right now, so I'm not really super pressed that I need to be back and get another. Jeez, I can summon 5 times now. Okay, well, hopefully we can get him on farm then. More TNT. Oh, what the hell? There we go. Let's see what we got over here. Oh! I exploded. I somehow exploded. Whoops. I think I fell down and go boom. Okay, get that back. Oh, I want that. And I guess we'll go for one more boss tonight. We got through quite a few. I am going to try to take on the Grim Reaper. Everyone's fairly happy. The cool thing with this guy is I can send him to go... I can send him on expeditions to any part, any area, maybe, if he stops moving. And let's send him to the pirates. And I'll tell you the success rate. I think it's also based on their gear and how far along you are. I never really checked too deep into that. Oh, shit. Where did I die? Because it looks like my book's gone. Oh, there it is. Alright. I think we can beat death. How do I want to do this? I think... Let's create arena right here. I think this will work. I'll make sure we get everything set up. I just want to make sure we can move. It's going to be the biggest thing. mobility. I should summon my birds back. There we go. I want to get lights up everywhere. If we can get lights everywhere, that should slow down their spawn reasonably enough. There we go. One step at a time, guys. There we go. A little bit more. Throw these everywhere. Oh, we got another shadow gate. Okay. I'm good with that. Yeah, we did not want to lose that deep gate. That would suck very bad. If we had room, I would recruit this guy. And let's see how much iron I can get. Only that much. I was hoping we could have got a little bit more iron. Oh, I want those though. That'll help make an armor set. I think it's used for potions. That's good, I think. Yeah, as good as it's gonna be. Get some light around here. All right. Should have enough room for this. And I'm not going to chase him. All right, let's switch food. Well, actually we can't. That's fine. We should be okay without it. Alright, buff is up. Yeah, that's the weapon I want right there. The sickle. Okay, I think he's getting ready to go for his next phase. Yep, he's in his next phase. Alright, we're switching to magic for this so I can keep moving. Oh, shit. Be careful. Oh, man. No, 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 no. Oh, crap. I need time. I need time. Ah. I'm going to switch to the better potions. Well, good thing we got some backup. And I can get some better food anyway. Where's my ladder down? Shit, how do I get back down? Well, that sucks. Even though I replaced it, it didn't come down. I'm looking to see if it... anywhere. Yikes, I guess I destroyed that, which might have screwed me getting back down. Hopefully not. If it did, I'm gonna have to find another pirate to fight to get our ladder down. I want to double check, see if there isn't something that I'm missing. But I think I'm screwed on that. Well, I'll send them another expedition to pirates. Yeah, let's take a look. Maybe the pirate that we have has another one. And does he... Oh, good, he has stuff. Let me see. Does he have a ladder down? Oh, cool. We also get dynamite down here. That helps. Well, crud. Let's see. Does he have anything else? Okay, I don't see anything there. I'm gonna probably have to fight another pirate then. I didn't think we were too far from that entrance, but I guess we are? Oh, crap. A new problem. I don't know if I have any more treasure maps. We'll see if we can find one real fast. Let me throw this in here. At least I know the pirates won't take too long if we can find one close by. Let's see if we have any treasure maps. Otherwise, we're going to have to do some exploring still. Let's see what they got. Do they got any treasure maps? They do. Okay, combine 2 for a map. Here we go. I can't believe we did that, guys. Alright, let's find another pirate. How far away is it? Okay, so it's to the east this time. Alright, let's go do that real fast. Get our ladder back. Can't believe it's permanently gone. Unless, you know, I didn't think about this. Can I build the ladder off this one? Oh, there we go. We can. Thank goodness. Okay. Never mind. All right, so we got that problem taken care of. Now that we got that problem taken care of, let's get some buff food for this. 10% more damage, health regen. Yeah, we'll take that. We need that for the Grim Reaper. Alright, we're good now. We got that set up. Got the birds set up. We'll switch potions up. All right. I'm gonna save my mana for phase 2 or 3. Alright, he's about to do his phase shift. You gotta dodge the eyes. Come on. Gotta keep moving. Okay, we're down to 20%. Alright. Pop a mana potion. Heal up. Whew. He is persistent. Okay, I got that. Guess I can deal with these eyes. So many of them. Gotta keep moving on this. We're down to 10%. More dots, more dots, more dots. Oh shit. Okay, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. No, come on. Oh, got it. All right. Whew. I don't know how that miner can just be so calm. Whew. We did it. Man. And this is what I was going after. I love this weapon. We need to upgrade it, though, because it's really bad right now. Really, really bad. All right, let's see what we got. Range and chance. No, I saw some really good ones in here. 30% attack speed is really nice. Not a magic weapon. Want ranged. So I don't think it counts as melee. At least I don't believe so. Check over here, because I remember there's one for ranged. Here we go. Let's see which one it fits. Okay, so it is considered melee. Sweet. All right. I didn't notice that. I should have read the description. Derp, 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 derp. All right, let's see if we can put him on a little bit of farm real fast. I don't know if we can. So I don't have a lot of potions, but I might be able to take him out now. Fairly easier. Now we got the scythe. Oh yeah, way more damage to him quickly. We'll switch to that for a minute. This is the phase where you want to hit him the most now. All right, we got him down pretty easy this time around. And there we go. We got a shadow beam. That's pretty cool. And we got 2 healing potions. So in theory, I think we could do 1 more. All right, we'll hit him as fast as we can. I'll switch up to that just to buy us a little more time. He's got a little bit more range on his scythe than I do. I can just keep hitting him, picking him off. He's down to 5%. And yeah, with the scythe, he's much easier to kill now. I say that, and I almost die. Okay. Reaper's Call. Oh, yes, this one is pretty cool, too. We have to fix that, though. So let's put the bow on there. Range weapon with modern. Oh, it's a summoner one. I forgot about that. Well, we got the Grim Reaper down. And we got a new mount the hoverboard. And who is that? Oh, that's a trader. Okay, so we hired the trader. So what that'll allow us to do now is send the guy to go sell our stuff on our behalf. So we don't have to go run and sell it anymore. Got a lot of beef there. Need to get an animal keeper so he can handle all that. All right, so next stream for this game, we got, I think, 5 more bosses. We'll do some farming, get some stuff set up. If people enjoy building stream, I may do a little bit of building on it, or maybe record some, because I got to readjust the town a little bit to make it more comfortable for NPCs. But tomorrow should be streaming again, so definitely check us out. We'll be on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. And tomorrow, I believe, might be Conan Exiles Enhanced. And hopefully I'll get a video out talking about why I haven't been doing any Europa. Appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. You guys have been awesome. And we're constantly improving now that we got Meld working. We got a lot more options to add some new overlays and a whole bunch of other stuff, which I'm looking forward to. You guys are awesome as always. And I will catch you on the next stream. Good night.